Want to keep up with the latest in GTProductions project activity? Then join our Patreon today. Patreons will get early access to our projects such as Dragon Ball Ascension and our own original series, Auxillary The Grand Tour. Also, by joining our Patreon, you get a chance to be credited in every video portrayed by GTProductions. Thank you for your support and enjoy the presentation. The following presentation is not meant for younger audiences. It contains bad language, violence, and even sexual content. Viewer discretion is advised. Auxillary The Grand Tour is property of GTProductions. Though music and stock background images belong to respective owners, the characters, plot, and storyline are all property of Brett Keenan Evans and GTProductions. Advise against using content illegally. Thank you.
Blah 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 blah.
Wow, I like these. I actually like these a lot. This could be a uniform that Lace actually wears. So, these are derived from the Mizari clan's uniform of the past.
Yeah, obviously the clan logo and the colour are different, but the devil's in the details as far as the rest goes. The government said I couldn't remake the Mizari clan, but they didn't say I could refashion them into your clan. Josh likes to wear his differently on his account of not wanting his muscles to be hidden under cloth.
I look killer. All the ladies are going to fawn over me.
I hope Brett thinks I look cute in this.
Definitely cut from the same cloth, those two.
Ignoring their little love life issues, these aren't actually half bad from you, Evans. So I guess I can give you some credit for that. But here's the gist of things. I don't think you're full of crap in your words. Your fighting abilities and whatnot, I do. I've seen your fights before, and they were all when you were that twisted psycho. No, I doubt you have the same tenacity as then. But luckily for you, I'm such a generous team player that I've decided to put you in the first match against the Goga clan of South High 21. I'd imagine you know of them, right?
South High 21. Yeah, they were runners-up in last year's regionals, losing out to the Mizari clan of Northport High 3. And if I recall, they beat you guys to reach the semi-finals, yeah?
Good boy. Knows his stuff. But regardless, I think now that you're a scrawny, emotionless piece of filth, I think your abilities are all talk too. This is your chance to prove me wrong. And if you happen to lose...
You'll castrate me, I get it.
Damn it! I'm getting predictable. And this little ring piece is making it apparent. Good to see we're on the same page then. Let's not lose then, Evans. Would hate to have to sully my switchblade. Now piss off and get your rest. First round's coming up after all. You'll need it.
Hey, relax already, Lace. I'll win. No worries.
For your sake, you better.
Honestly, I've never seen Lace so rattled by anyone before. You really know how to wind her up, don't you, Brett?
It's kind of strange. For some reason I feel like I can connect with Lace. Just haven't quite figured out why that is. And I actually think she sees it too. But I suppose with my balls on the line, I best deliver.
Hey! I didn't know you were with the Cassandra clan now.
Oh. Hey, Raimundo. Been a while.
Wait, you're buddy-buddy with the announcer?
I wouldn't say buddy-buddy as such. He was just someone that in his less better of interest believed that there was still hope for me while I was in my twisted insanity.
Well, it's good to see you back to somewhat normality. I had heard you were released. I just wasn't sure if you were planning to come back to the tournament scene.
Got a point to prove, I guess.
Well, good luck in your match. I shouldn't say this, but you're going to be fighting Marco Tart in your first match.
Marco, huh? He's their brute. Could be interesting.
Welcome one and all to the Pulse Dome Arena for round 1 of the World School Clan Championships Regional Series. My name's Raimundo Cornrow, but you should know that already. And if you don't and are new to this, I'm your host with the most, bringing you commentary on the tournament battles as they appear. Well, at least in this region. This year is going to be one of the biggest years in this tournament's history. It's the first year we do not have the Mizari clan involved, which means it could be anyone's game to win their first championship crown regionally before representing their region in the World Championships. But I have a wee bit of a surprise for you guys. But I will come to that in a moment. Let's go down to the rules for the tournament. As you can see, we now disapprove the notion of people being killed in the tournaments. So the rule to allow killing has been removed and added with the notion of instant disqualification if death occurs in the matches. So keep that one in mind, you savages. You know who you are. Anyway, the normal concept of the tournaments work. If you were knocked out for more than 10 seconds or you were forced out of the arena, you are out of the match. The matches work on the normal 1v1 basis unless special circumstances befit a change in the fighting numbers. It's a best 2 out of 3 match basis, and of course tiebreakers will be determined if needed. Though, as rare as they appear, I doubt we'll see much on that. And of course, you were all drug tested upon arrival for the normal basis of performance enhancing drugs. So that's all done and dusted. Now then, for the moment at hand. Our first match of the season kicks off today with the Cassandra clan of West High 19 against the Goga clan of South High 21. Bringing it up for the Goga clan, we have Marco Tart. This man has been known as the sledgehammer of South High 21 for his punches can cause some real damage to his opponents. But what if his opponent was something short of a legend?
Is he really doing this?
Now, you might know of this guy, you might not. But then again, if you don't, what kind of hole have you been living in? Anyway, this man representing the Cassandra clan is none other than the former Mizari clan leader Brett Keenan Evans. I know, it comes as a shock to many, but Brett's back and he's ready to put his dreaded past behind him and show everyone that despite his lack of chaos, he hasn't lost any of his craft.
He's not putting the crowd's mind at ease, is he?
Meh.
I never thought I'd see the day where I'd be face to face with the savage. Man, the past year has not been kind to you, it seems. I used to watch all of your fights on TV, and you were a beast! But that beast has been tamed by the government. Just note that your reputation means nothing now in these grounds. You're just a regular fight with regular abilities, and I plan to show that when I smash your face in the concrete.
You are more than welcome to try, my friend.
The tension is rising. The action is heating up. Let's waste no time and get the first match underway. Fighters, are you ready?
Yes!
Spectators, are you ready? Then let the match begin!
Out in this swiftly and promptly. He won't even know what hit him. Ah! He's fast. So he's quick on his feet then. Alright, I can play ball.
Not now. Come on. Hold together, Brett. Not here. Not now.
Oh, wow. I broke him with one punch. Take a look, everyone. The mighty Brett Keenan Evans, the man who killed 60 people in his pursuit of 3 straight world titles, now talking in tongue from one of my weakest punches.
Told you he was all talk now. You better make up for this, Josh and Jack. Clean up this idiot's mess! The atmosphere in the arena just changed.
Do you see? He even agrees with me. He's broken to the point of hysterics. Alright, I get it. I'm floating too much. Best if I finish this now. Oh, fuck! Oh, my nose! Oh, you fucking broke it! Oh, fuck! Oh!
In a surprise turn of events, Marco the Sledgehammer has been sledgehammered himself by Brett. And yet, something about Brett seems off. Or rather, seems familiar.
That looks like it hurts. But I must admit, I consider myself disappointed. It's not every day I can deliver a punch of that velocity, and the person who got hit manages to get back on their feet. I'll give you credit, Sledgehammer. You're tougher than you look.
Says the guy who started talking in tongue and looked ready to fucking drop to the floor like a sissy from my weakest punch.
Yeah, about that. I wasn't talking in tongue. I was merely trying to compose myself. But it looks like in the end, I couldn't. So now you have to deal with what I am right now. But I'll give you some fair warning. I'm not completely in control of myself right now!
I don't know what the hell's happened to you, but all I know is that no one can take one of my punches and keep standing! Hey! Start the count! He's already out cold!
While standing up? That's impressive. I mean, 1, 2...
Was that meant to hurt? Well then you're in trouble. Cause I didn't feel a fucking thing!
kid's lost his mind.
So he wasn't Hulk after all.
Lace, this is bad. If he's gone back to that chaotic side of him, we could risk our participation in the tournament.
This has been fun, Marco, but I'm done with this.
Brett, don't do this. If you kill him, you're finished.
Guess I underestimated you then, Evans. But I am not going down this easily!
That's good. I respect that. But I've done enough to you, so rest.
Oh! It's over! Brett Keenan Evans of the Kasanji clan has managed to knock Marco Tart of the Goga clan out cold! So the victory goes to the Kasanji clan for round 1!
What was all that? What the hell happened up there?
Well, it's as I said to Josh once before. When pushed to the extreme limits of my mentality, I can eventually lose myself and my twisted side can take over. Well, that's at least what I came to understand until last night.
Last night?
Yes. Last night, when I was looking for something under my bed, I hit my head on the bed's edge, and the adrenaline pumping through my system at the time seemed to trigger the adverse nature of what I was. And from it, for a brief moment, I lost control of myself and then reverted back. When I was attacked after my rehabilitation, I remember being sucker punched, and that was what tipped me over that time as well.
So it stems down to adrenaline and whatnot?
I suppose so. It could very well be something others could do too, but I wouldn't go testing the theory here yet. So, did I pass then, Lace?
Barely.
Tough critic, huh? Alright, guess you're up then, Jack.
Yeah. Wish me luck.
Well, that was an amazing fight to start things off. Now we move on to round 2. Can the Kasanji win and take the match outright? Or can the Goga clan rebound and get one on the board to leave the match as a tiebreaker between Kasanji clan leader Lace and Goga clan vice captain Michaela? Well, let's find out. Representing Kasanji, we have the captain of the team, Jack Vans. And he'll be looking to get even because his opponent will be Zeke Chapman, the leader of the Gogas. After their fight ended with Jack's defeat and the Gogas progressing to the semifinals of last year's regionals, it's without say that Kasanji will look to get even.
I must say, Jack, your team has managed to get a real diamond in the rough by getting the former Mizari clan leader. Not many have been able to put Marco down as easily as Brett did. But let's not forget the fact that I was the one who put you into the infirmary last season, and I do intend to do it again.
I almost hear a hint of jealousy in your voice, Zeke. Last year wasn't even an official placement, so where we ranked meant nothing back then. If you think I just sat on my laurels the entire time after that day, then you're sorely mistaken. I will gladly demonstrate that here and now.
Last year's season didn't count? I guess the Mizari massacre played a part in that. So what can you guys say about Jack in terms of fighting prowess?
Yeah. Last season was more of an unofficial season to keep us busy, while they determined if this season would even take place. The new rules, I guess, kept it in play. As for Jack, he fights a little like you, at least before you go crazy, it seems.
So, evasive.
Jack's always been one to let people come to him and swing wildly so that he can wear them out. One of Jack's greatest feats is his stamina. So long as he isn't struck hard and is worn down himself, he usually is quite good at wearing his opponents into making mistakes. But
Let me guess. Zeke is much the same, meaning their combat styles conflict, meaning this fight could go anyone's way if one makes a mistake. And I'd also be inclined to guess that last season it was Jack that made the first mistake.
it was my fault mostly. I thought we had Zeke on the rope, so I shouted at Jack to finish the job, and I distracted him long enough for Zeke to get a sneak attack in. Won't be making that mistake again!
Alright, with introductions out of the way, let's get this match underway. So have at it, warriors!
Standoff, is it? Should have figured as much. Classic play when you're fighting someone of the same fighting style. Neither party wants to make a move because he who attacks first loses. Hey, wait a second. Raimundo, you forgot one of the new rules of the season, in both the broadcast and in this.
I did? Which one?
Section 10, Article 12, Paragraph 6.
Oh wow! I did forget a rule! I best remedy that one now. So thanks to Brett's little insight on my mishaps, there is another new rule that has been implemented to keep the pace of the fights flowing. The new rule indicates that if neither party makes an attack or refuses to attack in the time frame of 10 seconds, they automatically forfeit the match. Huh?
Great. That means someone has to make the first move, and we both get disqualified.
Alrighty then, since Jack and Zeke have not made a move yet, I should begin the countdown. 1, 2, 3.
So my time has come in the tournament. My opponent is Zeke, who much like me is a defender. But now thanks to a new rule, one of us is gonna have to attack. But above all else, how can I beat my foe? Wait, is that? Next time, Jack versus Zeke, a new mode awakens. Looks like a new competitive edge might be coming to the tournaments. I hope I don't disappoint.
So the rule to allow killing has been removed and added with the notion of instant disqualification if death occurs in the matches. So keep that one in mind, you savages. You know who you are.